All right, F1 on the track. Bring him on out. VTA drivers to Marshall. VTA out to Marshall. Yeah, definitely. What do you think about it? I don't have any. I don't have any 25 bucks. I mean, I got a brand new note back at the counter. That's about all I got. All right. Appreciate everybody coming out to Thunder RC. For sure, we are in the next Sunday. Yes, we are running next Sunday. Might be the last race for Onroad here at Thunder. We'll just have to see. Good crowd here today. Appreciate everybody coming out. 35 entries. I'm pretty sure it's probably one of the biggest we've had in the last year for Onroad. Do appreciate everybody coming out. Hopefully we'll get the wood ordered this week and start on the subfloor in the new building, and then we can put the carpet down in a couple days. Shouldn't be too bad. So just stay tuned. Once we get the carpet down, we can go straight to racing on it. All right, Steve Keithy, your TQ for Formula One. Line them up, Formula One. Don't break them before you get started. Watch it straight, watch it straight. Phew. Line them up. Let's go. Should we voltage check? Yeah, Myron was at like, 850. He was discharging. All right, line them up. No more laps. No more laps. Let's do this. Steve on the point. Myron second. Carl third. Daryl fourth. All right, drivers, we have Marshall's around the corner. Yes, we do. Drivers, F1 on the tone, less than 5. And they're off. Steve tight coming into the infield. Oh, Daryl, trouble at the start. Myron trying to work his way around. Steve locks his retire. Oh, he gets sideways at the J. Lets Carl close it on onto the straight. Steve taps, goes out wide down the straightaway. Wow. Oh, they tangle Carl to the lead. So Carl, Myron, Steve. No, that's broke. Broke. Pull it. Oh, Orlando. Watch the corner. Pull it. Carl in the lead. Myron in second. Steve down to third. The battle down the straightaway. Myron yanks the trigger. Shows that over voltage. Oh, Carl misses the corner. Myron takes the lead. Carl puts it to the rear bumper of Myron with his wing. Myron up on 2 wheels on the straightaway. Carl backwards.
5 minutes left.
Daryl circulating. Carl jumps the pipe. Waits. Go. Daryl trying to figure out what's wrong with his steering. Pushing one way, spinning out the other. But Myron through the chicane up the pit lane straightaway, or driver stand straightaway, onto the straightaway now. Steve is closed in on the back bumper of Carl. Myron backwards at pit lane. Gonna let the second and third close in on him as Steve all over Carl's rear bumper, but he hits the wall. Myron stretching it out now. 3.4 second gap. Steve about 2 seconds back. As Carl now 3.3 behind Myron. Myron up the driver's stand straightaway. Around the J, through the diagonal, taps. Works his way down the straightaway. Steve works his way through the diagonal, trying to close back in on Carl, but is 4 seconds back from Carl. Nope, 2.8 behind Carl now. As Carl goes 12.6 to Steve's 12.7. Myron with the 13.3, trying to dig back. Just cranks his fast lap with a 12.7. Darrell trying to figure out his steering issues in the pit lane. So Darrell going to put the car back out there and do some engineering testing. Oh, Carl into the pipe at the diagonal, lets Steve around for second. So Steve now 4 seconds behind Myron as Myron puts it back up on 2 wheels at the J. Steve nice and tight around the J. Looks like Monaco. Steve up through the diagonal, Myron through the up through the chicane, Myron through the diagonal. Get these names right. Myron through the chicane, up the driver's stand straightaway, up on 2 wheels. Steve nice and tight but clean. 2.5 second was the gap as Myron goes 12.7, Steve 12.3. Oh, Steve taps in the sweeper. Myron a little trouble getting into the infield. Darrell upside down in front of the driver's stand. Up, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. Darrell almost taking out his teammate Carl. Hey, that's all I got to talk about right now. Oh, Myron, I hear the spur as he put it up on 2 wheels around the J. Steve now 1.6 seconds back with 1:40 to go. Myron through the chicane, Steve through the chicane. Around the J they both go. Myron taps through the diagonal. Steve closes even tighter. The gap was 1.6, now 0.7. Steve, Myron up on the curbing. Through the chicane, Steve closing in tight, gaining almost a second on that lap. Down the straightaway, the battle first and second. Steve looking for the clean pass. Puts it up on the back light of Myron. Oh, they both go up onto the J through the diagonal, down the straightaway. Steve sucks it up through the sweeper. Oh, they tap.
1 minute left.
Myron holds his line. Steve tries to go around the outside. Oh, Steve taps him, does a barrel roll, but holds on to position. With 0.4 of a second gap, with less than 45 seconds to go. Oh, he tries to go inside. Myron blocks. So Steve upside down over the wrong side of the pipe. I don't think he's got enough time to make it up. Carl now going to close it in the back wing of Steve.
30 seconds left.
Myron out to a 4.8 second gap now. Steve taps again.
$15 seconds left.
So Myron stretched it out again to Steve making the mistake through the diagonal. Time has expired. Myron, you're done. Steve, you're done in second. Waiting on Carl to finish, Carl to finish, Carl to finish, Carl to finish. Tomorrow, someday you'll finish tomorrow.
Carl Boulton, don't. The race is completed.
Yeah, you don't want me singing. Myron takes the win, Steve's second, and Carl brings it home in third. All 3 drivers on 27 laps. $12.19. Overdrove the car?
Josiah
See?
Schelling.
That's why we don't run a diffuser. Nothing that'll
Mark
impede
Thomas?
the forward motion of the car for durability issues.
Tommy Rocket.
Ask Zach about that.
Rob Schelling. Justin Oliver.
Not in my building with all these people. All right, everybody's checked in for GT. B main.
2 minutes to
Mark
the start
Thomas,
of the
Justin
race.
Oliver, Josiah Schelling, Tommy Rogers, and Rob Schelling. Hi, drivers from last race, F1. I need all 4 of you out there. Want to space them out more? All right, every other mark, everybody. Mark Thomas on the first mark, followed by Justin 2 marks back. Every other mark. Starting there. Oh, and then you push the boundaries, don't you? Then Josiah, bring her up there, Josiah. Go
1
by
minute
2
to
marks
the start of
behind
the
Justin.
race.
Right there. Yep. And then Tommy right there. And Rob right at the Tekin banner there, Rob.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Right there. Yeah, that works mostly. You're okay. All right, we got marshals in the corners. Drivers on the
30
tone,
seconds
less
to
than
the start of the
5.
race.
And they're off. Ooh, Justin tries to go inside early, falls back to 3rd as Josiah gets by and chases down Mark Thomas. Pepsi for life, he says. Oh, trouble for Josiah. Justin jumps up on his back bumper. Josiah puts it up on a 360. Not sure what happened there. Got something maybe dragging? We'll have to see, but he falls back to 4th. His grandfather might beat him here if he doesn't stay on the track long enough. That'll be a long ride back to Spring Hill. But Josiah putting pressure on Tommy. Tommy works his way through the diagonal, lets him in at the diagonal. Josiah up in the 3rd, up at the front. It is a battle between Mark Thomas and Justin Oliver. Oh, Rob upside down, gets a little help from the marshal. Back up at the front though, it is Mark, puts it up on the curbing.
5 minutes left.
Justin in that Corvette chasing him down. Yanks the trigger down through the sweeper. Mark puts it up on that same curbing, gets a little sideways off of it. Justin up at the J. Trying to put pressure on Mark to make a mistake. Watch the sweeper. Leader's coming up on you, Rob. Oh, Mark jumps the corner but rolls it. Oh, he puts it in the pipe. Wait, go. That allows Justin to take the lead and then some as Mark drives out of it. Mark giving himself a little bit of advantage there over 3rd place, Josiah, but not too bad. Tommy Rogers in that 4th. Oh, Josiah taps. Not sure. Body. There we go. That has allowed Tommy to get back by Josiah. So Tommy back into that 3rd spot. Josiah down to 4th. As the leaders come up. Oh, Rob got out of the way. Just Mark said not enough. Mark, but taps it, ends of the sweeper. Justin getting a little bit of breathing room now. Can put himself center of the track as he works his way down the straightaway in the Christmas tree. Oh, he gets caught up on pit lane for Justin. Gonna let Mark close in on him a little bit, fix the front body. Justin, oh, Justin misses the corner. Mark to the lead. So Mark in the blue and orange into the chicane in the lead. Justin in second now. I think Rob's going to have to buy
3 minutes left.
Yeah, I know. Rob's going to have to buy Brad a new body. Oh, that's that's a sacrificial body. The leader, 311 paint, followed by the Christmas tree. Oh, Mark rolls it, puts it back on the wheels. Justin on his back bumper. They drag up the driver's stand straightaway around the J. Justin powers by into the lead now as Mark falls to second. Josiah about 5 seconds behind that batter. Rob out there circulating. Second place. There we go. Perfect. Good job. If you pit by Steve, he'll fix the body.
2 minutes left.
No, buy him. Front nose, front nose. Oh, leader. Josiah goes down a lap. Tommy's still in that third spot. Josiah trying to chase him back down is about 2 seconds behind him as he gets the leader in front of him. Second place in that blue and orange 311 paint. Josiah pressuring Justin to try to get his lap back, but that is the leader in front of Josiah. Oh, Justin taps out in anyway. Gonna let Mark close in on him now. 1.2 second gap. Josiah trying to close in on the black and orange. Oh, upside the short straight. Marshall in the short straight. That allows Tommy to hold on to that third place pretty solidly as Josiah working through the diagonal. Tommy through the chicane.
1 minute left.
But your leader is Justin down through the sweeper past pit lane. He's in that green and red Corvette. Yeah, it's the Christmas tree.
45
nope,
seconds
Christmas
left.
tree. Justin, your leader, followed by Mark.
30 seconds left.
Oh, trouble for Justin there coming into the chicane. Justin jumps the corner.
15 seconds left.
The paddle right there. That's for, oh, Tommy gives up the position, trying to give up the corner. Oh, Josiah's a lap down? Okay, never mind. Josiah gets back on the lap with Tommy then. Oh, trouble for Justin. Last laps. Mark goes out wide, taps the pipe. Justin trying to put it center of the track.
Justin, forward tire.
Oh, you hit the line,
Mark
you're done.
Thomas,
Rob,
done.
you're done. Everybody's done. Everybody's
Josiah
done.
Snelling done.
Justin
Tommy
holds
Rocket done.
on
The
to
race is
the win. Mark Thomas second, 1.1 back. Tommy in third. Josiah in fourth, and Rob in fifth.
Tim Moore.
That's leftover parts from the conversion to the aluminum chassis.
Mike Kinnart. Scott Fuller. Justin Track Lions. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Eddie Leonard.
Hi, GT, A-Main, Justin, Myron, Scott, Eddie, and Tim. Yeah, I say it like that. That's a, surprise. Sort of is. Tim's thinking, how'd I get here? The awe comes from the crowd. All right, Justin, Myron, you guys want to split it up every other
1
spot?
minute to the start
Move
of
up,
the
Justin.
race.
Scott, right there. It is a better start. Eddie, one more right there. Stop. And then Tim at the Tekin. I don't think we'll be able to do that for the
45
TC.
seconds to the start
We'll be
of the
way over
race.
there. Hi. Drivers, are we ready? On the tone. Less than 5. And they're off. Woo! Myron inside as Justin hits the pit lane, falls to 4th. Scott up to 2nd. Tim had 3rd for a split second. And then Justin showed him where the horsepower was. So Justin back in on chase mode as Myron trying to check out. Scott in that 2nd spot lets Justin by to go chase down Myron. Oh, Justin back out on pit lane again, getting a little sideways as Myron down the straightaway. Justin down the straightaway, taps. Oh, Scott taps him, gets caught up in the pipe. Mark Thomas runs over there. Scott falls to 5th. Tim Moore up in the 2nd. Got Eddie behind him. Tim says, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Wow. Oh, but Tim rolls
5
it,
minutes
falls
left.
to 4th. Justin gets caught up in the pipe. Body tuck. No, broke. Oh, no. That's probably not a good spot to set it down, though. It will get hit. Myron gone. Checks out on Eddie, about 7.8 seconds. Eddie and Tim fighting it out for 2nd and 3rd. Scott in 4th. Tim trying to just chase down Eddie through the sweeper, nice and tight. Eddie taps in the chicane, up the short straight. Tim closes in on his back bumper. That's allowed Scott to close in on Tim's bumper, though. Eddie in the MR2. Tim in the McLaren. Scott in the Camaro. Down the
4
straightaway.
minutes left.
Tim lets Scott go. Go play with Eddie. See if he can close in on Myron, as Myron on a tear now. Tim past pit lane, lets Myron by. So Tim goes down a lap. Myron taps. Oh, Eddie taps through the sweeper. Scott up on his back bumper, but he taps in the short straight before the chicane. Around the J they go. Through the diagonal onto the straight. Oh, Scott Fuller takes over 2nd. So Fuller up to 2nd now, 11.3 seconds behind Myron. Does he have enough time? There's still half a race to go. Scott puts it up on the curb and beautiful drive through that corner. As he puts some distance on Eddie. The gap 11.4 seconds.
3 minutes left.
So Myron down the straightaway in the white, right behind Eddie. Scott in front of him. Oh, Scott short changes the end for the chicane. Eddie gets a little bit of grouping on him. But Scott yanks the trigger down the straightaway and gains that ball back. The gap 6/10. Tim 5 seconds back in fourth behind Eddie. Oh, Eddie taps out. Now 2.8 behind Scott. So Myron and Scott, the only ones on the lead lap. Scott works his way into the infield, through the chicane, down the driver's stand straight, around the J. Nice and tight
left.
coming into the diagonal. Myron, though, works his way through the sweeper. So Myron out 11.6 seconds. Eddie rolls it, and that'll work. 12-7. Myron looking to put a lap on Scott. Scott catches the J, gets a little sideways. Less than a minute to go. They come up on the back bumper of Tim. Tim gets way out of the way.
45 seconds left.
Tim got out in the fluff there. Oh, Scott goes wide. Myron looking for the spot to put the lap. Oh, Scott. That did not work like you wanted to,
left.
Scott. 'Oh my gosh.
Fifteen seconds left.
Scott now back down a lap. We'll see what he does here. 4 seconds to go. I don't think it's going to make a difference here.
Eddie Leonard and Scott Pruitt done. Tim Moore done. Myron Kinner done.
Everybody's
the race
done.
Is completed.
Oh my gosh. Myron gets stuck. Scott drives by. Stays on the lead lap, he does. Sort of. Myron 30, Scott 29, Eddie 28, Tim 28. Justin broken Awesomatics with 4. I don't I guess just all of them right there. Just right here. Yeah, that's probably a good spot for them. Since somebody decided they wanted to fill up all the spots. This is all nice and dandy until I have to come by and move it. And I gotta pull from each one.
Brad Norris
Rick,
2.
Daryl, Zach, Carl, Steve, David, and Brad.
Steve Keat.
B Main 17.5 TC.
Rick Worth. 2 minutes to the start of the race. David Panter.
This could be an interesting race. Several drivers in this. Clearly faster than what they have qualified with.
Daryl
1,
Beamer,
2, 3,
Carl
4,
Gould.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Zach Noya.
Now we only have 11 spots on the grid, so.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, drivers from last race back out to Marshall. Who are we missing? Thank you, Justin. In the middle.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Here, move up that one. Yeah, right there, Rick, at the front.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
What? Do we want to try every other one? Okay, let's try every other one. On the first mark there, Rick.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
And Zach in the white, right there at the Serpent. As Tim puts his dirty foot in front of the line that he's going to drive off on. And then Carl, Steve, David, and Brad in the fluff. Now, just put them straight. Put them back in the corners. Yeah. That's probably about right. Move David back a little bit. Hey, Justin. Move the blue back a little. Reverse. You need me to fix that. Yes. No. I turn it off, the reverse off. I can put him in. I can give him better brakes. Aye. Drivers, are we ready? Don't run over Tim's feet. Stand on the wall. There you go, Tim. I know that's a test for you there. Look at those calf muscles. All right, drivers, on the tone, less than 5. Woo! Easy. Uh-oh, we got a gear, maybe. Oh, that's a spur. I heard it off the start. Matthew, dope the tires. Matthew, throw something at him. Wake him up. Major Tires, your leader, Rick Worth in the yellow, followed by Daryl, Zach, Carl, Steve, and Brad. Watch in front of the driver's stand. Marshall in front of the driver's stand. Watch in front of the driver's stand.
5 minutes
Oh,
left.
watch it in the chicane. Easy in the chicane. Battle up at the front, through the chicane, in the yellow, then Daryl, and then Zach, first, second, and third into the diagonal. Carl and Steve. Oh, Carl backwards for the chicane. Brad cartwheeling. Brad a lap down to Carl. Carl 5 seconds behind Steve. Steve 9 behind Zach. As Daryl putting pressure on Rick now down through the sweeper into the infield. It is Rick, Daryl, and Zach in the catbird. Oh, Daryl taps. Zach now on Daryl's rear bumper. Zach in the white, Daryl in the orange. Leaders coming up past. Yep, thank you, sir.
4 minutes left.
So the battle still. Oh, Zach misses the corner. Use reverse. Watch the sweeper. Watch the net clear. As Brad retires from the race. Zach now 8 seconds back in that third spot, but the battle up at the front still Rick and Daryl. Daryl up on 2 wheels into the chicane, losing a little bit of ground there. The gap was 7/10, now 1.3. Pull it.
Three minutes left.
Daryl gains a 10th on that lap. as Rick goes 11.9, Darrell 11.7. Rick into the diagonal, down to 4 cars. Rick in that yellow, Darrell in the orange. They work the way down the straightaway. The gap, 1 second now. 11.8 to 11.6. Darrell pulls off another 2/10. Steve up into that 3rd spot now. About a full lap down to the leaders. As the leaders come up behind Carl. Carl about 8 seconds behind Steve. Sitting in 4th. As Steve works the diagonal, Carl comes in the infield. Rick still 9/10 up on Darrell. The gap not changing too much.
2 minutes left.
Oh, Darrell makes a mistake. Coming out of the chicane, misses it. Lets Carl get back around him, but lets Rick get out to 1.9 second gap. Darrell puts it up on the curbing. Steve still sitting in that 3rd spot. Carl about 11 seconds behind. It was Darrell coming up to put a lap on Carl. Carl gets out of the way. Steve looking to put a lap on Carl. But your leader across the line, 12 flat, Darrell 11.9. Gains a 10th off. The gap 1.5. And the little girl in the box says, 1 minute to go. Yeah, I talked over her. That's what I usually do.
45
Darrell
seconds left.
trying to chase him down. The gap 1.3 as Darrell pulls another 2/10 off. Rick 12 flat, Darrell 11.7, 3/10 off on that lap.
30 seconds left.
Does he have enough time? Rick trying to hold on to this win. Oh, he almost tightens it up. Taps coming into the infield. Rick in the yellow, Darrell in the orange. The gap less than 7/10.
15 seconds left.
Darrell sees blood on the track. Into the chicane. 7-6. Will they get another lap? Darrell inside down the straightaway. They'll get another lap. Oh, Rick taps body tuck. Oh no.
Steve, Pete, don't.
Steve and Carl are done.
Darrell Binger done. Rick Worth done. The race is completed.
That's a race. Darrell wins it over Rick. Steve brings it home in 3rd. Carl 4th. Zach, Brad, and David finish out the heat. Tim Moore to timing and scoring.
They're in my car, in the glove box. I gotta print these things. It wasn't my fastener on it. In the glove box. No, they were side by side.
Rick showed leading and then we see something there.
It's quite a last lap.
Yeah, look at that. I think 12 is the last lap.
Sure.
2 minutes to the start of the race. Robert Durlow.
All right. Robert's checked.
Scott Fuller.
Scott's checked.
Myron Kinnard.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Check them in.
One minute to the start of the race. Jackie Woodard. 45 seconds to the start of the race. John Prolex Barrett. Justin Track Lyons. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Fifteen seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Running order is going to be Justin, Matt, Jackie, Batman, Robert, Scott, and John. So we got 7. I think we can do the same thing of every other.
Matt Leone.
So Justin, put it on the first mark. Justin. Okay. Matt, you'll be on the 3rd mark under the Novak sign. Jackie, 5th mark under the serpent sign. Batman under the flag. Robert under the Tekin. Scott under the RC Hobbies. Right, you can go up about right there. Want to try again? Stevie. Back's got up about a foot. And then put John, straighten John out and put him, oh, you want it there? Okay, that's good. We're good. Okay, you got to back up Batman a little bit because he's kind of on the counting line. Back him up about a foot. Keep going. All right. Looking good. All right, here we go. Everybody hold your positions. Marshals are ready. Drivers are ready. Here we go. On the horn, less than 5. Oh, Robert gets punted and thrown into the sweeper, flipped over the board. Team Lions down the backstretch, 1, 2, Jackie 3, Batman 4, John 5. Looks like Scott is 6, Robert 7. Jackie all over Justin. Matt has gotten ahead of his dad for the first lap. Wow. So that's Batman rocking and rolling through pit lane. Oh, wait a minute, is it Batman or is, gotta get my white car straight. Yep, that was Batman. Matt through the sweeper, Justin through the sweeper, Jackie right with him. Oh, sorry, no, Justin's the, oh yeah, they've switched bodies on me. That's how come I messed up.
5 minutes left.
So now Matt's the sky blue. Yeah. One of the Lions is leading. All right, so Jackie's chasing hard on Matt. Separation, Justin to Matt, 5/10. Matt to Jackie, 1 second. John, 3 seconds back of Jackie. Scott, 6 back of John. Myron, 7 back of Scott. Robert, 10 back of Myron. So the race is all at the front. Top 3 down the straightaway together, through the sweeper, into the infield, across the tee, down the driver's short chute. Wow, this is how they've looked for 8 straight laps. Leaders coming up on Robert. Jackie closing in on Matt now. Yeah, I'll say his. The gap from first to third has closed up some. And now they got to get lap traffic around Robert. Thank you, Robert. I know that was a long wait to let 3 go by like that. Oh, Justin gets a body tuck and cleared. I think that lets Matt up to the front. Yes, it does. And Jackie up to second. So Jackie is right on top of Matt. Yeah, that wasn't Jackie's fault. Yeah, he's lucky he didn't break. Yeah, 2 Awesomatics is like that.
Awesomatics versus Awesomatics.
Yeah. All right, so leaders are now coming up on Scotty.
3 minutes left.
Matt trying to get back. Oh, whoa, Matt catches a real break. Lets Justin back up into the mix. Yeah, they both hit, and Justin can't capitalize. Hits a track line, poetic justice. Only guy I know that can hit it square like that and not jump. Oh, that was a hard hit. I think that puts Jackie in the lead. Matt drops to second, and third, maybe even fourth.
Yes, he's fourth now.
And Robert's pulling his. I think he's broke. I think John has moved up to third. Oh yeah, I think Matt is broke. Watch it through the sweeper. Matt's broken. Leader in the all blue coming up on you, Scotty.
2 minutes left.
Oh, patience. Well, yeah. All right, so let me see what's going on here. Jackie's in the lead, all blue. John. Yeah. John is the second. Justin running third. So there's quite a gap from first to second, but second to third. Oh, look at this. I think that is Justin going inside of John. Yes. John looking to return the favor. Taps instead. Through the short chutes they go. Into the S's. Onto the straightaway, second and third. There is a 3-second gap from first to second, but only 3/10 from second to third. Second and third through the S's going onto the straightaway now. Justin leads John. John in the lime green, Sherbert. Justin pink nose, black tail.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Justin looks inside, can't do it. Justin's got all kind of horsepower. Oh, hits a track line again. Don't you just hate it?
45 seconds
Oh,
left.
and John gets body tucked. Both twice they've done it on the exact same corner when they had a chance. 30 seconds. Let's see. Jackie out and gone.
30 seconds left.
In fact, Jackie's getting ready to lap the field, I think. Justin second, John third, Scott 4.
John and Justin are ready to get back together.
Oh, I see. Wow.
15 seconds left.
Now the leader's coming up on second and third.
There goes
Goes by third. Backs off. Smart move. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They'll get one more lap.
Myron Kinnerny. Scott Fuller done.
Batman and Scott are done.
Justin track line
Again.
done.
Jackie, yeah,
Jackie
Jackie lapped
Whitney.
third.
John's Pro.
Jackie, 32,611.999. 11.0 fast, 11.088 fast lap. Justin, 31.60, 31.608, 11.08 fast lap, 11.080. John, 11.089 fast lap, 31.612. Batman, 30.604, 11.4 fast laps. Scott, 11.3 fast lap.
All right, Trans Am on the track.
Two minutes to the start of the race. Jeremy Linney. Logan Percher. 1 minute to the start of the race. David Panter. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Orlando Bullard. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Myron Kinnard. Scott Percher.
Basic, no. Yes.
Because you can put another one towards the end.
Basically, this spot on this end is number 10. And that spot on that end is number 10 going the other way. Because it gives you one spot for first place that you're not in before. It was designed to be able to go forward or backwards.
I almost think you could give the spacing to the top three. And
No.
then stack the rest.
No. No. Don't believe in that.
Yeah.
Just
Honestly, the way it was there, if I qualify 10, I don't mind starting back there. It still would have been a clean start.
if we would have had 10 cars, you would have started back there. That's,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the spacing that's Vegas
No,
was.
if I would have been 10 and we started with the same spacing.
All right, Justin Oliver, you want to check in? Or did he go? No, Justin? Okay. Line them up. David Myron Scott, Orlando, Logan. Hey, David. David, come back behind. I can't see you. Heads or tails? Hold it. I'm too old. That's tails. That's inverted start. Sorry. Hey, Jeremy. Jeremy, guess what? You're on point. Let's see. Then Logan. Logan up there. Move Logan all the way to the front. Jeremy. Logan. Go, Logan. Put him on the wall. Hey, there's only 6 of them. Move them back one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's right. Orlando. Bring her up to Orlando. Then Scott. Nope, back a little. Then Myron. Bring her up there, Myron. Myron. Myron! Jeremy says, please, I'll take the back. Next Saturday? Yes. Oh. What? Are you ready? Get off Snapchat. Hi. Are you videoing this, Matthew? Hi, drivers on the tone, less than 5. And they're off. Logan in the lead, followed by Orlando. Oh, Scott Pritchard upside down. Takes out poor Jeremy. Says, I started in the back, so I didn't have to worry about that. Up in the front, Myron already up to second. Behind Logan. If he taps Logan at all, I'm going to dock him a lap. I gotta get on the computer. That's how confident I am. Logan in the lead. Oh, he gets the clean pass. So no dock lap for Myron. It is Myron, Logan, David, Scott, Jeremy, and Orlando. David going to look for the clean pass on Logan. He's got the horsepower. David, you don't get the dock lap. That's only a Myron thing. Oh, nice inside pass. Oh, Logan just uses you up. Well, it worked out. Drive on. Same team. Myron out to the lead. Lets David in the lead. Logan still in that third spot, trying to hold on to it. Myron putting pressure on David, giving him a lesson here in tactics. Oh, Scott Pritchard off the track in that third spot. Lets Logan back up to third and Jeremy by. So Scott falls all the way back to 6th place as Orlando got by him. Myron putting pressure on. Oh, that was not David's. That was not Myron's fault. David just put it up on 2 wheels. See, I call it right when it's right.
6 minutes left.
Most of the time. Oh, Orlando upside down on the straight, falls to the back of the pack. Scott coming up on the back of Jeremy. Battle for position between the orange and the blue and yellow. Jeremy gets out of the way, says, go chase your son. Logan down through the sweeper into the infield. Myron in the lead now. Gonna stretch it out on David. Says, I'm done with you. He goes 12-8 to David's 13-1. Oh, Myron taps the wall. Putting a lap on Orlando. I think this is about 6 associated cars and 1 X-Ray maybe? Or is it all associated cars?
5 minutes left.
So it is 6 associated cars. Oh, Jeremy off the track. Falls to the back of the pack. As he tries it again. I hate that corner, Jeremy. Me too. That's how I believe David back in the lead as Myron has fallen to second. Oh, Myron docked a lap. Wow, swing and a miss. Now, we won't dock you a lap this time, Myron. I think that was more Logan than you, for the most part. David, Myron, Scott, Orlando, Logan, and Jeremy.
Four minutes left.
4 minutes. It's an 8-minute race, man. Welcome to VTA. You've run in them. You've lost to Myron by, you had 8 minutes to lose to Myron. David out to a 2.8 second lead. Oh, wow, Dad. My bad. Well, you were putting a lap on your son. The battle right now, Jeremy right behind Logan. Logan in the green and yellow. Jeremy in the orange. See if Myron can get past Logan without hitting him again. Down the straightaway, Jeremy closing in on the green and yellow of Logan. That is a battle for position there, Jeremy. Logan fighting it out right now for 5th and 6th. Jeremy trying to find an in and out, left or right. Oh, Marshall in the middle. Oh, the leader. Panther upside down. Myron waits. Oh, Jeremy finding my favorite corner. Orlando. Still sitting in that 4th spot. Has got Logan behind him a couple corners. So Jeremy and Logan trying to close in on Orlando as Orlando goes into the diagonal onto the straightaway. Logan, oh, they tangle, tap. Jeremy waits. He tries to squeeze inside. Gives him the fender. Oh, he rolls him. Somebody. Myron zigging and zagging through the field. Oh, but he flip-flops onto the straightaway. Not sure what that was. Oh, he peels Logan. Oh, that's a lap. That's a lap. That's a lap. Watch the sweeper, low in the sweeper, low in the sweeper, low in the sweeper, low in the sweeper. Logan gets back by Jeremy. That's still a battle for position, I believe. And Orlando up a lap on that group. Yes, Jeremy and Logan still battling for that 5th and 6th. Oh, Jeremy rolls it. Gives Logan a little bit of breathing room. Orlando putting a lap on Jeremy and Logan. He's still in 4th. You're not fighting with the car behind you, Orlando. There you go. Good job. He's fighting with the car in front of him, so let him battle. You're down a lap on Scott, so you're up a lap on them. Down the straightaway. Oh, Jeremy. Oh, he puts it inside. Logan. Oh, body tuck. Oh, sit and spin. Oh, Jeremy caught up.
45 seconds left.
Not well. I really didn't dock him a lap. I was being, I could. We should dock him a lap. It's got 40 seconds. Myron's going to give it up himself.
30 seconds left.
Come on, David. Hold him off this time. Block, block, block. Brake checks are on Myron. If he hits you, I will dock him a
15
lap.
seconds left.
Oh, he lets him by. Oh, he goes out wide. Myron takes the lead. 5 seconds to go. Will they get another lap? Yes, they will. 0.4 of a second separate top two. Myron puts it up. Oh,
Orlando Buller
somebody blocked Myron.
Scott Pritchard done.
Orlando, you're done. Scott, you're done. Oh, David
Myron
tries.
Finney. David Pan
Myron
done.
takes the win. David
Logan
second.
Pritchard
Waiting
done.
on Jeremy and
Jeremy
Logan.
Linney done.
That's a race.
The
Everybody's
race is
done.
completed.
Myron takes the win. 35 laps. David 35. Scott 33. Orlando 31. Jeremy 31. Logan 30. Oh my gosh. Next Sunday, everybody. Next Sunday should be the last race at this location. Should be.